Hello, 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 hello to all of you guys. Hey, everybody, thanks so much for joining us for another week's edition of HPN Creators Post of the Week. Now, I know our schedule has been a little bit, we'll just say off for the past 2 weeks, but it's not off. We just kind of are adjusting because for last week, in case you guys don't remember, we had a great webinar with Megan from Sawgrass, which was really awesome. She got to give us kind of an overview of the new Sawgrass network and some of the stuff that you could do with it. So that was super rad. Tomorrow, Thursday. No, what is today? Man, yes, tomorrow is Thursday. Okay, cool. I'm losing my mind over here on quarantine. But yeah, so tomorrow, Thursday, we are having an in-depth look. This is something that you guys do not want to miss. We are having an in-depth look at Go Exchange, which is basically how you make money in your sleep. All right. I know it sounds kind of crazy, too good to be true. Of course, nothing is that easy. But Go Exchange is a really incredible platform to where if you have designs, you have artwork, but you maybe don't have the equipment to fulfill orders, or maybe you have some equipment, but you don't have a mug press, so you can't sell mugs. This is a way to do it. All you got to do is post your designs, and then just make the profits. All right, you guys, it's really cool. I'm really excited for you guys to hear that. That's going to be tomorrow to register. And you know what? Let me go ahead and add that really quick. I'm going to give you guys the link, so that way you can give me a second here. heat.press/sawgrass webinar. You do have to oh, there it is. You do have to pre-register for this webinar to make sure that you can join. So I'm gonna put it right here on the screen right now. I cannot wait to get out of quarantine so I can have my pal Alex handle this for me because I'm all slow. It's right there. So go into your computer, just type that in and open up a new tab, heat.press/sawgrass webinar. It's going to be radical. It's going to be very, very cool. We're super excited. What's up, everybody? I see people tuning in here. We got our pals over on YouTube. Ramon the Cello, what's up, bro? Good to see you, man. Brian Chavez and Hazel Andrews are saying hello, hello. Alrod is saying good afternoon to everybody. You know, you're right. It is afternoon now. It's after 12 o'clock. It is officially, by definition of the word, afternoon. Very cool. This is a good problem. He says, I've been working a lot. Ramon says, I've been working a lot, so I'm glad to finally get to a live. Working a lot is good, especially in these times. You know, not everybody, you know, unfortunately is able to work. So those of us who are, you know, we're of course very, very grateful. Richard saying, hey, Morale saying hi. And then, okay, looks like, I don't know if they're on delay, but our Facebook comments are coming in. We got Donna and Gabby both saying hello and hi. That's a good point, Gabby. You know what? She says, where did I type in the link? I typed that in on YouTube. It's right here, actually. heat.press/sawgrass webinar. It's right there. I'll include the link. I'm going to comment this just so you guys know. There you go. So you guys, oh no, did I forget the R? No, it's right there. Okay. Yeah, so it's right there in the comments now. You guys can go there. And you know what? I may as well just put this in YouTube as well. So YouTube, give me a second. I'm going to go ahead and type up this link that you see above me in case you just want something to click on. There we go. You guys, and you see me, Jared Rosen, there. Okay, well, we all know what you guys are here for. You're here for Post of the Week, which is, of course, something really fun that we love to do every week. So I'm going to go ahead and get right to it this week. Oh, real quick, sorry, we do want to give a shout out to our winner from last week. You guys voted for the winner. I didn't pick the winner. You picked the winner. And the winner is at DT Designs 30 for the Mom of Boys t-shirt. Really cool. I'm pretty sure they have won before. So if you guys are noticing some people, you know, if you guys have really cool graphics, share them, man. Like, we don't really cap, like, how many times someone could win. So, I mean, we try to pick, people from, different people every week. But sometimes, if it's the only good post of the week or the best post that we see, we just got to share it. So congrats to DT Designs. Now, if you're ready to vote, get your voting fingers ready. For this week, option A. This is a really cool Sublimation gift set that this creator made for Mother's Day. So you see how it's personalized, it's pretty, it's cute. We have the oven mitt, we have a pot holder, and a cutting board, all made with Sublimation. Honestly, like, these are so beautiful. I hope they sold 1 billion of these. Like, that is so awesome. So congrats, or not congrats just yet, actually, sorry. Got a little ahead of myself. Option A, if you want to vote for this, if you think this should win, comment the letter A. Next, we have option B. Now, please don't hate me. I'm pretty sure this is the Puerto Rican flag, but it could also be like the Texan flag, I think, because they're kind of similar. And I'm an idiot, and I don't really know off the top of my head. I should have Googled that before coming live. But whatever the case, represent, you guys. Very cool, done in the black and white and in the full color. These Sublimation face masks those are very cool. Very, very, very cool. And by the way, if you have a pre-order of your Sublimation face masks from Heat Press Nation, those should be shipping out by, I want to say, by next week. There was a slight delay on them, but those should be going out very soon. Anyways, this is super cool. It's creative. It's a great way to represent. And I really wish I had done better in geography, because then I would know exactly which flag that is. Please don't hate me, guys. And then, of course, we have option C, which is really cool. This is also Sublimation, but if you look at the label, you see there's a little cotton on there, and it's a black. You're like, wait, how did they get Sublimation onto a dark garment? Well, this, my friends, is Subliflex 202. It's Forever Subliflex 202. Really cool. So they're able to get a full color design printed with the Sublimation printer and pressed it onto the garment, and you can see it's really cool. I really like the design, and of course April was Autism Awareness Month, so we're just fresh out of there, but of course you can always, make really cool stuff. I really love this. Yeah, great design, and I like that you can still use your Sublimation printer for dark garments. It's like, for so long, you're kind of limited to white, polyester, whatever, but this way you're able to really just post it. And so really quick, if you're wondering, like, hey, how do I get my posts into, I want to submit my post. All you do is share. Oh, I always do it wrong. Wait, where is it? There it is. Hashtag HPN Creators, whether you're on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. Twitter's been a little dead. I'm going to be real. So if you guys are posting on, let's see them on Twitter. If you guys are on Twitter, post them on Twitter. Use the hashtag HPN Creators. I'd love to see it. I'm a big Twitter fan, but apparently, like, the Heat Press community is not, so whatever. But yeah, you can share it on Instagram and on Facebook as well. Another thing you could do is post directly into our group. Right there. There you go. This is our Heat Press Nation Creators group, and I know a lot of you guys are watching this in the group, which is very cool. For those of you who are not, join the group. It's very cool. Great way to get inspiration. Great place to ask questions. Yeah, I really love the Facebook group. And yeah, we got some questions coming in here. BLK Power 7 says, I bought a plotter from Heat Press Nation, and I was wondering, do you guys have the software online to download? It depends on which plotter, but you should have received links in your email upon purchase. So if it was a Vinyl Systems cutter, you should have gotten that with your serial code it's not a serial code. I think it's called like a license key or something like that. You should have gotten that right to your email. If you purchased a GCC cutter, there should be instructions in the box for how to download that. I believe it's the same with GraphTech. If you bought a GraphTech cutter from us, in the box somewhere, you're gonna have all the information on where to go for downloads. But if you're still having trouble, you can give us a call at 800-215-0894. It's right there. And you can talk to our technical support team, or you could shoot them an email. If you don't have time to get on a call right now. So yeah, that's how you do it. We got another question here. When are the SG-1000s getting to you? We are hoping to ship those next week. So they're being delivered to all of our warehouses. I want to say late this week or early next week, but we're expecting to actually ship everything out next week. So yes, I know a lot of us have been waiting for those new SG-1000s and 500s. Very exciting. We actually just filmed some content for the SG-500, which is really cool. And the 1000s should be in very soon. Okay, now Brian Chavez, this one hurts me, all right? And I'm reading comments. I'm reading our questions and comments from YouTube right now. Brian Chavez says, when will HPN be replenished with product? A lot of equipment, heat presses, are saying pre-order and out of stock. You know, this whole coronavirus thing is a worldwide pandemic, and because it's worldwide, there's supply chains everywhere that have gotten messed up. You know, even some of the American companies, you know, they might be getting their steel from, you know, overseas, or the electronic components are coming in from Japan, or, you know, whatever. There's lots of different parts to making things even in the US or overseas. And it all kind of got just kind of screwed up with this whole coronavirus thing. And so, unfortunately, at Heat Press Nation, we've seen some delays. There's lots of other companies that have been delayed. You know, if you didn't have a super incredibly deep stock, you're pretty much, and even then it's been like months now. So all that to say, we're hoping to get fully stocked, you know, by summertime. You know, as the stuff comes in, we put it for pre-order, and usually when it, you know, for the past pretty much all year long so far, a shipment comes in and it's actually already sold out by the time it gets to our warehouse, because we do offer pre-orders. So if you see something you like and it's available for pre-order, I highly recommend ordering it so you can get the next one that comes in. Again, we're working overtime. Our factories are working overtime. We're trying to get full stocks so that we don't have to worry about pre-orders. We could just ship the orders as they come in, but it's going to take some time. Of course, the world is kind of, you know, starting to get back to normal. And trust me, we want to get back to normal just as soon as everybody else does. And so, yeah, so we're hoping by summertime to have completely full and replenished stock. But of course, stay tuned. You know, if you have any questions, you can email us or give us a call. But yeah, Brian, you know, I feel you on that, man. Okay, let's see. We got any questions here on Facebook? I'm checking the Facebook questions. Congrats. Oh, yeah, you know, that's really kind. Everybody on Facebook saying congrats to the winner. Really quick, you know, this is Post of the Week. So let's go ahead and we're going to show the Post of the Week slides again. And we do want to give a big congrats to our winner at at DT Designs 30. Very, very cool for this Mom of Boys Sublimation t-shirt. It seems everybody really liked that, myself included, so that's very cool. And then we're going to go in reverse order now. So get ready to vote, you guys. By the way, you can see there on the bottom, I don't know if you can read it on your phone, it's kind of tiny, but you know, it says share your latest heat press project for a chance to be featured on next week's episode. Use the hashtag HPN Creators or post directly to our Facebook group, which is what I just said a few minutes ago, but check it out. This is very cool. Subflex 202, meaning that it's a printable heat transfer vinyl that was printed on a sublimation printer, cut in a vinyl cutter, and then heat pressed onto a black cotton t-shirt, which, you know, you can't sublimate onto black, you can't sublimate onto cotton. So they were able to still use their sublimation equipment to create really cool prints for your t-shirt. And by the way, you might be asking, how is this different from heat transfer paper? This printable heat transfer vinyl, like Subflex 202 and the Easy Subly, these are printable vinyls, so they're very, very durable. They're not going to crack and peel like heat transfer paper because they're thicker, they're vinyl. They also cut a lot easier, and you can mask them a lot better than you would heat transfer paper. So like those little stars behind the bear, like that's very, very difficult to pull off with heat transfer paper. I would say close to impossible because you can't really mask heat transfer paper. And so, yeah, so really, really cool. I dig it a lot. Printable heat transfer vinyl is the way to go. And, yeah, you can do that with your sublimation printer, Subflex 202. Option B, very, very cool sublimation masks in full color and black and white, which is very cool. Again, I don't know if this is Puerto Rico or Texas, but whatever the case, it's very cool. You cannot deny how vivid those colors are on the full color mask. And you know what? How cool and sleek it looks in black and white. Like, so major props. Again, if you pre-ordered some sublimation face masks from Heat Press Nation, they should be shipping out next week. There were some delays getting those in, kind of like everything right now, but we are expecting to ship those out hopefully by Friday, but realistically by next week they'll be shipping out. And again, this is very cool. That way you could make cool stuff like this. Honestly, all the states that are reopening are requiring face masks, or I should say many states are requiring face masks. And so, very cool. Oh, you know what? Okay, Big thank you to Piel Morena. She says Puerto Rico both, and that black has a special meaning for us. Thank you for clarifying. I really did not. I hope I did not offend anybody. My geography is just not that great, but I love it. I love the flag. I love the design. And yeah, trust me, just sell your mask to Californians. There's like millions of us here in LA who need masks. So, anyways, and this is really cool. I hope you guys are getting your ideas either for next Mother's Day or Father's Day is coming up. You can plan your Father's Day, gift sets. This is a really cool Mother's Day gift set that I am just in love with. It's so cool. I wish I had thought of it and I had done it, because then I could have made some extra money on the side. This is really great. We have a sublimation pot holder, a sublimation oven mitt, and a sublimation cutting board. You see that in the background. That's what that glass is. Very cool. And man, it's just, I'm really impressed by this. I hope this person sold 1 trillion of these, because I think it's such a great idea and it's just executed so well. So again, I'm going to go through these. We have option C. If you think this is the best post of the week, just comment the letter C. If you think this is the best post of the week, comment the letter B. And if you think this post is the best post of the week, comment the letter A. Again, we pick our favorites. Here at Heat Press Nation, the staff, we pick our favorite projects that we've seen in the past week. But you guys get to pick who actually wins by your vote. So all you got to do is just comment, or if you're on your phone, comment. If you're on your tablet, comment. Do what you got to do. Get those votes in. We want to see. And of course, can't let the week go by without congratulating our winner from last week at DT Designs 30 for this Mom of Boys t-shirt. Got a pretty solid majority of the votes. So I guess all the moms are out there, giving high five. They're high fiving the other moms with their votes. So yeah, so that's really cool. All right, I got a couple minutes. So if you guys have any questions, I don't like to brag too much, but I'm a pretty darn experienced heat presser when it comes to heat transfer vinyl, sublimation, and inkjet heat transfer paper. Those are kind of my specialties. I do a lot of cameo work with t-shirts, so I might not be able to help you make those cool pop-up cards. Lori Whitlock? She makes the coolest pop-up cards, and I don't know how to do that, so don't ask me for questions about that. But if I have a moment here before we gotta go, so if you have any questions, feel free to drop them into the comments. Yeah, I hope everybody's doing good. I do see the votes coming in, so yes, very good. Thank you for voting. And yeah, while we wait for the comments, it doesn't hurt to run through the votes again. So comment if you like option A. Comment B if you like option B. And thank you for clarifying. This is Puerto Rico, the Puerto Rican flag. And later, I'm going to Google the Texas flag and see how off I really was. And this is option C, which is very cool. Big fan. Very cool. Oh, here we go. We got a question from... on YouTube, a question from ICC Leo 48. Says, I have a Canon IX6820. Oh, the Pixma, nice. Can I use heat transfer paper? Yes, you can. I'm actually working on a blog to answer that question. Can I use my printer to make t-shirts? So with heat transfer paper, you can use your printer. Most home or office printers are going to work very well. Inkjet is my personal preference just because it's a little easier to work with than laser. Laser printers, they run hot. And if you're using a single step piece of laser transfer paper, the heat from your printer could activate the adhesive, which could ruin the drum on your printer. So you want to be very careful with your, if you're using laser transfer paper. That's why, again, I prefer inkjet. It's just way easier to use. And like 99% of inkjet printers that were made, home office inkjet printers made in the last 10 years, they're mostly going to work with heat transfer paper. So yeah, so definitely answers that. The Canon Pixma IX6820, which is the one that we sell. Yeah, you could totally use it for inkjet heat transfer paper. I wish I had a sample on me. I love Nina Jet Pro Soft Stretch. And yeah, that's like my favorite heat transfer paper of all time. The Canon, your Canon, the Pixma IX6820, it could print the full 11 by 17 borderless, which is very cool for big guys like me who like to have big transfers on their t-shirts. Very cool. Oh, Ramon, he's checking out. He says he has to get ready for work. Much love and congrats to last week's winner. Thank you so much for tuning in. I don't really see any comments, any more questions or comments coming in, so I think it's a good time for me to say adios as well. I hope you guys have a very safe week. Don't forget tomorrow, before I go, tomorrow we have this really great webinar with Sawgrass. Jimmy Lamb from Sawgrass is going to be giving the webinar. And if you want to know how to make money with your designs with minimal work, and I know we're not trying to sell you a get-rich-quick scheme. You do have to put in work, don't get me wrong, but if you already have designs, you just post them into like your online store, and then people around the world can order, because we have people around the world actually creating the products with your design, and you're making the money. It's great. Tune in tomorrow. You have to register, by the way. Register. And even if you miss it, you should, even if you can't make it tomorrow, register anyways, because you'll get the link to watch the replay. And whatever additional materials Sawgrass has for us, like class handouts or anything like that, you'll have access to those as well. So even if you can't make it tomorrow, it's tomorrow at noon, so right around this time, register anyways, so you can get, access to all of that information and the replay. It's going to be very cool. I highly encourage all designers and artists, if you have, or even if you just have ideas, get to this webinar. It's a great opportunity to make some money. And it's not like we're not like pyramid scheming anybody. It's a new program. It's a new marketplace. So some of you guys are thinking, oh, I wish I would have been one of the first in Etsy so my shop would rank higher. It's a brand new marketplace opening up. It's called Go Exchange by Sawgrass. So you definitely want to be the first to get in on that. So that's tomorrow. Go, you could register right here, heat.press/Sawgrass webinar. I typed the link a little earlier, but I'll comment it again. Heat.press/Sawgrass webinar. And this is open wherever. I know sometimes we have some people, from different countries, different areas. Heat Press Nation, we're only able to ship within the U.S., but you can come and get this free information no matter where you're at. Oh, Ramon, that's a great question. He says, do I need a Sawgrass to do this? You don't have to have any printing equipment. You will need to get onto their online, design software to upload your graphics and design. They're going to go into all that detail tomorrow, but you don't have to have any printing equipment to actually make money, because you're making money off of your designs. Very, very cool. And for more information, you got to tune in tomorrow, or register anyways and watch the replay. Yeah, okay. Awesome. That's going to do it for me, you guys. I thank you so much for joining us for another week's episode of Heat Press Nation Live. Don't forget to join our Facebook group, which is right there. Submit your designs directly to the group, or what you can also do is just use our hashtag HPN Creators when you post your projects, and you just might find yourself as a contestant, as an entry, I should say, on next week's post of the week, where we pick our favorites and you pick the winners. All right, guys, that's enough talking for me. I'm going to go have me some lunch. All right. It's been a pleasure from all of us here at Heat Press Nation.